Hi, I'm Wes, AE0OC. Last week when I was talking about ham radio clubs, I mentioned how my local ham community has been such a great help to me and others in the area. This week I wanted to see if I could help out too. So I drafted my son Wyatt and we set out to do what we could. We started earlier in the week by fabricating a mast hinge for my friend Heather, KE0NHL. It's a simple design with a pipe for her mast to slide into and a set screw to secure the mast from rattling in the pipe. 2 pieces of angle iron bolt to either side of the pipe with 2 bolts. The angle iron is set in concrete with the pipe above ground level. Removing one of the bolts allows the pipe to hinge over, making it much easier to put up or take down the antenna. Today we set out to get it installed for her, but along the way we stopped at another local ham's house. Bob, KF0HOD, needs some help pounding in a ground rod. I tried to get a video of Wyatt putting it in, but somehow it didn't get recorded. But I did get a couple of pictures, including some of a very curious black snake that supervised the entire job 2 feet away from Wyatt's head. It was a quick job that Wyatt made look easy.
It would be a little softer ground than this. Well, why don't you grab the drill and try to soften it up some. My dog's out. Go ahead and grab a little bit and put her in the van, please. I will keep it on, I don't care. Your neighbor's fence ain't real secure.
This is all I've got. And I've got this. And I've got another section somewhere else.
Yeah, I should have brought one. I thought you had one, so I didn't bother.
Like I said, I don't know how long this will go, so.
Looks like you may end up having to do it with the bar instead of the drill. It's not enough extension cord to get here.
How deep are you wanting this?
I'd like for it to be about 18 inches. At least 15 or so.
It's concrete.
You hit concrete? Concrete. Oh. Just a big rock. There's actually concrete. Just get an extension cord out here. You can drill down into it. That'd be all the anchoring you need. The line bust out a spot big enough for those angles to go in. I think it was just rocks. a minute there, but turns out
Oh, it shouldn't be. It's probably just rocks.
turns out it's just big rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got plenty of rocks.
Yeah.
Your dirt's not going to blow away. Your rocks are holding the
Yeah, that's for sure.
I would say I have just enough dirt to keep the rocks from blowing away.
But see, what I did with that coax is I've got that coax hooked up along the edges here. So what I did was I put zip ties along this and just zipped it up to the
So the cable.
cable. Yeah.
Pretty short work of it. I don't guess I'd ever met Bob before.
Not HOD, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I know our last tech day that we had, he was supposed to come out, and he never did.
Real nice guy.
Only Bob that I've met was Bob Meyer and also ZRX, who was at our last meeting.
Well, he said he'd been to one meeting. And I've only missed one, so that must be the one that was fast.
I don't know.
But he was licensed like years ago with my labs.
Yeah, that's what he told me when I got a hold of him on the air. He said he was licensed before, and then he just recently got re-licensed. But I didn't know he got, from the way he was telling me, he got re-licensed as a tech. But if you look at his
He took his tech and
license,
general
he
both the
got it
same
as
day.
general. So,
He took both the same day.
oh, okay. Because if he was licensed before, I don't know what level he was, but he shouldn't have had to go
Tech.
through both tests.
Tech.
Oh, okay.
He was just tech before, now he's a general.
I didn't even try going for general when I got my tech. There wasn't any way. And I know Jim said that they're not, something along the lines of they're not pushing it anymore because they found out that somehow that people were getting discouraged, you know, when they offered them like the next level up.
Huh.
And I don't really think it's anything to get discouraged about. I mean, you know,
Yeah. I wanted to take all
you
three.
know what's on the next test that way. I mean, whether you may not be able to pass it first off, but
Take a break. Go get you a drink or something.
All my drinks right there. We bring a tape measure?
Now, how far down are you? Getting pretty close. It'd be nice if you could see where that tape mark is up there on there.
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful, but it doesn't have to be. I wanted to take all three the same day, but we didn't have time. There was Nixon to do it before the meeting started.
So you tested Nixa then, nice.
For my tech in general. And then Joplin for my extra.
Oh, okay.
I could have tested for my extra at Springfield,
Uh-huh.
but it was on the same day as the Mount Vernon Ham Fest. And I could have went straight from the Ham Fest and went and done it, but we were doing other stuff that day too. And actually, one of the farmers market. Visiting with my niece and stuff. I just had other plans that day.
Well, you could have tested at the Ham Fest too.
They didn't have anything set up there.
Oh, really?
Last year, no.
Huh.
It was just tailgating.
Oh, okay. I was thinking when they were still meeting at the Mark, and that's been 2 years back.
Yeah, I'm not even a year in yet. That's good enough, I think, son. Well, that hole went pretty easily. And I have to say that Bob's ground stake, I have never seen one go in so easily.
Oh, really?
It was crazy how easy it went. Good kickstart.
Yeah, I
Just
don't know.
let's see how far one goes.
That's what I planned on.
All right, dump in concrete first.
Let me go on ahead and get the water.
Don't you mix it up first?
Just gonna dry set it.
Just dump it in?
Dump some concrete in. She's gonna go get some water to dump into. Dump about half that bag in, and we'll dump a little water in there. The other half of the bag. Dump about half a gallon in, and then dump the rest of the concrete in there. About half. Should be able to stick that mass support down in there. Hopefully get it started a little bit with the concrete. Which way? She wants it to lean that way, so like that, that's what I would do. You want it to where it tips above ground. Are you a little bit low there?
Yeah.
The pipe needs to be up above the ground level.
And it's just about perfect.
Son, is the pipe not down below ground level? The pipe stays above ground level.
I thought you meant.
The pipe,
not
the
in the-
entire pipe stays above ground level.
Well, we need more concrete. A
Uh-huh.
lot more. It's gonna be way up.
Well, not quite that high, but you want it just above the ground level, like an inch.
So with the angle that he's got it placed, will that allow that to fold out this way?
It should. It's not going to go straight down the side of the house, but you don't really want it to. You want it to come away just a little bit.
Yeah.
Have some more.
I would think that would work. Just right there like it is. Alright, dump a little bit of water in and some more concrete. You'll have to find something to do with your extra dirt there. Find a place for it.
Water?
Pretty close to flush. Yeah, that's it. That's good. All right. Let that kind of percolate down in there, but that'll be good enough. Put your level on it. Level?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw some more concrete back there though.
Okay. That's all there is to it.
No, it just
I'd load everything up except for the level and give it one last check of the level before we leave.
was it.
That's it. Up about 6 inches from the very top of the pipe there on this side. You see that little screw?
Mhm.
That is a set screw.
Okay.
drop your mast down in there,
Uh-huh.
run that screw in, and it will
So it'll hold the mast
keep
where
it
it's at then.
wiggling around.
Uh-huh.
And you can take loose either bolt you want to tip it. You can take the bottom bolt loose and tip up higher, like that, or you can take
Uh-huh.
the top one loose and tip down lower, whichever you want to do.
Uh-huh.
As deep as you got that hole in, I don't believe you have any problem with it going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, and the only reason I brought these two sections is depending on how low that actually goes on that pole would be dependent on whether I would need another section to get it up over the roof or not.
Right now. How far the pipe is going to go in? Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? It's going to go to the top bolt of the angle iron.
So it's going to go to here?
The top bolt on the angle iron. Now on the angle iron, so there's two bolts. You go through the pipe. You go through both pieces of angle iron and the pipe.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to drop down at the bottom of your mast. It's going to set right there.
Okay.
And then the screw at the top that just keeps the mast from wobbling around.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a set screw.
Yeah, with this sitting like this might actually bring a little bit more height to it than it's already got.
Well, you're not gaining about